What are you gonna go grub on?
I want to eat a steak and it's my secret thing that I always drink, my shake. I like a shake.
Is it a steak shake?
It's a steak shake. The mistake shake. It's the mistake. It's my secret, guys. It's my secret.
It's Douglas Frey. We're here at the weigh-ins for XKO 21. You guys know me. Some of you call me the Pale Horse. You know, I just go by Doug. I got my man Angel behind the camera. Yeah, we're set to do a couple of interviews with the fighters. I mean, we know they're hungry. We know they're skinny right now. They're probably a little irritable, but we're gonna see what we can do and see if we can get a couple of them to talk to us. All right, guys. I'm here with Chris Bussey, owner of the
Thomas.
God damn it. That's okay. I just talked to him.
It's probably, he probably got, the mustaches are very similar.
See, that's fucking what? Alright guys, I'm here with Thomas Bussey, one of the owners of XKO, you know, the promoter, the matchmaker. He puts everything together and puts in the hours for us. We've got an exciting card tomorrow, man. What are your thoughts on it?
You know, it is a very exciting card. It was kind of crazy because, you know, last minute, you know, in the fight game, last minute, so many changes happen, so many fighters drop out, and for whatever it is, all of our January events, I think, just have a curse on them as far as the fighters, and so I had multiple dropouts, but everything happens for a reason, and sometimes I couldn't even have matched these guys up even if I wanted to, and when a fighter drops out and a new guy comes in, a replacement, sometimes it makes out for a better fight. So that's what we have tomorrow. We have a bunch of guys, I say a bunch, we have about 3 guys that took a fight on a week's notice, but that are ready to go. They're like, hey, I don't care. I'll go. I don't care who it is. I'm going there, and sometimes those make better fights.
Yeah, absolutely. Fans. You know, I mean, we're all familiar with the Texas fight scene, and most of the guys that are fighting, they stay ready. There's not really an off season. So whenever a fighter does drop out and somebody else says, okay, I'm going to go ahead and take the fight on a week notice, you know that they're already ready because they're already putting in the work and they're coming in to win. They're not coming in to fucking lay down.
No, and it's the guys that you know, they'll be training for a fight, and if something happens to their opponent, they don't train for a week, and then I call them and say, I got a replacement opponent for you. Oh man, I didn't train for a week. Those are the guys that don't only have 2 fights in 2 years. Yeah. You know, those are the guys that aren't really I mean, they're not a trainer. You know, somebody like yourself, somebody calls you, you're ready to go. You train full time, mentally, physically, and that's what we have tomorrow night. Yeah, our goal is to try to put together a bunch of guys that do all knockouts. I mean, I have multiple wins by TKO or knockout. So I didn't go after necessarily wrestlers, or it was a mindset of, hey, who's going to entertain the fans and who's going to put on a good show, and I do that every fight, but this one happened to be with KOs and knockouts.
Well, I mean, you know, it never fails. XKO always puts on amazing shows, so I guarantee you tomorrow we're going to have a lot of exciting bouts, and like you said, I would imagine 90% of the fights are going to end by KO or TKO. Here, Cash, let me get a quick interview with you.
I don't want to interview with you.
No, come on now. And I'm here with Kashif Salarin. He's fighting tomorrow night at 100 and is it 35 pounds or 25 pounds?
133 pounds.
133 pounds. That little catchweight action. So yeah, you're fighting Kyle Hessler out of Team Takedown. What can we expect tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night, you know, really I want to go out, fill out the first round, see how his timing is, and then find my timing too. And then once I find it, then I'm gonna capitalize on everything and look for that hole and put it. Good night.
Take care of business. That's right. How's your training camp going? Were you able to put in a good amount of time, good work towards it?
It was good. It was good. A lot of it was a lot of mental work. So you know, like the one thing with fighting is that I say the most lethal weapon is your mind. So you know, a lot of mental work was that, you know, regaining my confidence, regaining my swagger, and just being better. So.
Absolutely. Who you representing tomorrow night?
Phalanx as always.
Phalanx, Derwin Lamb School. All right. All right. Well, you know, thanks for taking some time and talking with us, and fuck some shit up.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Hey, Chris, how you doing, man? I'm all burly as shit.
Watch out.
I'm doing the interviews for Angel tonight, so if you want to do a quick interview. All right, sweet. All right, I'm here with the XKO 145-pound champ, Chris Bussey. He's fighting Javier Obregon tomorrow night. I've had the pleasure of fighting both the guys. I know they're both tough, both warriors, going to come to bring it. Chris, let me know a couple of things, man. How'd your training camp go? Who are you representing, and what can we expect tomorrow night?
Training camp was great, as always. Represented American Revolution, and Pro Performance, everybody back home, rocks discount vitamins. Training camp was good as usual. Good show the abs, looking all right, they're all right. And but yeah, obviously a tough guy, so I can't overlook him, you know. And I'm gonna be ready to go the distance, prepare for the worst, hope for the best, of course. And so we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah. Well, thanks for taking some time out with us, man. We look forward to watching you tomorrow night, man.
Us.
Say, what can we expect from you tomorrow night? What do you know about your guy, and how was your training camp and all that good jazz?
Well, you know, luckily I fought a month and a half ago, so I've pretty much stayed in shape. I've been training, but I haven't been training like I should be, as far as like fight training. You know what I mean, when you're getting ready for a fight. So, but I've stayed in shape, and I was in fight shape 3 weeks ago. So. And my weight's good. I was only 15 pounds off of what I had fought previously. So I just figured that, you know, it was a good fight for me, and also it was just, I like to have fun. I like to take risks, you know, and you know, my life's a movie, so that I just like to have fun, you know. I just like to fight, you know. Yeah. So I don't like the politics. I don't like looking who I'm fighting, what their record is. You know, I fight undefeated guys. I fight anybody. I fight because I love to fight, you know. So that's why I took this fight on 3 days notice. I just like to fight.
All right, and real quick, who are you representing, and you want to give any last minute shout outs to anybody?
Just Moeller's Jiu-Jitsu, the Junkyard Dogs, and you know, Brandon Crick and Victor Reyna and Justin, and Coach Moeller and Coach Kelly and Donnie Bell and Sean Douglas and everybody else that's played a little part in my success and my failures and everything else in between.
All right, man. We expect fireworks.
Oh, you're gonna see fireworks. There's always fireworks.
All right, guys. I'm here with Kyle Hessler. He's fighting tomorrow night at catchweight 133 pounds against Kashif Solorin. I know both these gentlemen really well, and Kyle's one of my training partners. Kyle, I know camp has been really well for you. I know you're going to come in prepared. What can we expect?
I think, like I was saying earlier this week, I think you can expect a really well-rounded fighter. When I first came into the game, I was more of a stand-up guy, and kind of did more striking and stuff. And my first XKO card, I finished that 3rd round. So, I just been getting more well-rounded as time goes, thanks to Chaz Skelly and all the guys at Velocity Gym, so.
Excellent, yeah. So yeah, you train with Team Takedown. We know that. So is there anybody that you can give a last shout out to?
Yeah, Chaz Skelly. Chaz Skelly's,
You don't have to say anything.
He's been super helpful.
Yeah.
I mean, he's okay. He's okay. He's okay. He was his time. Stephen Wright, I want to thank him.
Yeah, Coach Stephen.
Yeah, and Doug and just all the guys that come by and help me. I'm just overly grateful. Of course, I want to thank God, the Lord and Savior, for all things. So
awesome, man. We look forward to it. Awesome. Fuck some shit up, buddy.
Yeah, man.
All right.
$173 for Ramon Jackson. $169 for Eugene Davis. Get you guys a face off. $184.5 pounds for Brian Cheatham. $184 3/4 for Aaron Culpepper. $263 for Jeremiah O'Neal. 218 pounds for Edgar Verdeen.
Jeremiah's
133 1/4 for Kashif Salah. 133 1/4. £155 for Andrew Sosa. 154.5 for Moses Dees. $146 for Stephen Vanazek. 145 pounds for Cody Walker. 207 pounds for Josh Foster. 205 pounds for Nelson. £148.5 for Chris Becerra.
Yeah!
$150 for Javier Alvarado.
All right, guys, I'm here with Jeremiah O'Neal. This man is actually one of the first guys that I ever started training with way back in 2005. He's fighting tomorrow night against you know, another tough competitor who I'm sorry, but his name is escaping right now. What can we look forward to tomorrow night? What are you going to show us? Some more of the Jeremiah O'Neal fashion?
Yeah, I'm going to sit on you and punch you in the face, ground and pound style. I'm not going to box with nobody. I got T-Rex arms, man. I'm
And then put those arms where? Around the neck and get the finish?
Get the finish. Hopefully first round, because I'm out of shape. That's the truth.
Well, you took this fight on just a few days' notice, so I mean, shit happens. But again, you're a competitor in what, 30 professional fights or something like that.
No, that's 30 wins. You're talking 60 or 70 fights.
Do you have that many? I didn't realize that it was that many.
There's a lot of
so yeah,
them
this
that are
dude, he
unaccounted for.
obviously been competing for a long time at a professional level. You know, 15 years. One of the pioneers of the sport here in Texas, and he's back with us again tomorrow night. And again, you know, he's always here to show up. It's game time. Game time, O'Neal.
Iron Man, man.
Iron Man.
Been lucky.
Iron Man.
Never been knocked out or knocked out. I'm lucky.
Awesome.
Good deal. So,
Anyone you want to give a last shout out to?
oh man, everybody all my friends and family and everybody helped me get here, the bussies, even you, man, for 15 years ago letting me beat you up.
Yeah.
And this guy over here, I'll get a shot on this guy right here. I beat him up a long time ago too.
Yeah.
Now he gets to commentate, and there's the bussies and all these guys, man, everybody in the sport I want to give a shout out to.
Awesome.
There you go. Delete. Don't
Jeremiah O'Neal's going to be in here making his return back to XKO. Great friend, love him like a brother, so I think we had a packed house.
Yeah, man. Jeremiah O'Neal, one of the first guys that taught me how to taught me anything about the ground game other than wrestling, which I came into the MMA knowing. And yeah, he's been around for a long time, a close friend of mine, and I always look forward to him fighting. Yep.
Anything else you want to add before we sign off, my friend?
No, that's it. You know me. I'm Douglas Frey. They call me the Pale Horse.
Antonio Perkins, commentator here for XKO, and just love the action and love to bring it to you, the fans.
Yeah, and we're signing off for UFFL, where we bring the fights to you.